Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade and this is How to App on iOS. Today we are looking at 20th anniversary guitar amplifier. Yes. Hello, I hope you're all doing well. Hey, if you're watching it over on Facebook, I think you need some help. Maybe you need to see a doctor. What are you doing? Come over here to YouTube at youtube.com/JadeStarr, or you can go to the web browser at howtoaponios.com, or you can even head over to Twitch at twitch.tv/howtoaponios and view all the goodness. You can even get cool emojis over on Twitch. You can become a subscriber and you get like carrot emojis and little wart emojis and all this other fancy stuff that I've been working on over there. Or you can just stay here on YouTube with all these wonderful people who are sitting over here, because I don't expect any of you to go anywhere else but here. Yeah? And let's say hello to you wonderful people. Is my headset in stereo? Now it is. There we go. That's better. I was only hearing out of one ear, and it's not because I've got the flu. Yes, I woke up and I'm sick as a dog. I don't know, in the last 3 hours, somehow I got sick. It's certainly heading to winter here because it's about 6 degrees outside, probably less. Hello, Cy, Russ, Desolate Morning, Tom Richelle, Baba, Doctor's Orders. What's going on? None of my effects are working. That sucks. I know why. Oh, man. What a rookie mistake. What a rookie mistake. See, I've started the show and I just went to hit my effects board on my iOS, on my Stream Deck. And it's gone, you need a software update. I'm like, what? I need a software update halfway through the show. What are you doing? Why would you do that to me? So there you go. Now my computer's doing a software update. Wow. Man, unbelievable technology. It just does what it wants. Thank you. Doug from the sound test room. Hello. You could hear the sound effects. So see, I couldn't even hear anything. I don't know. I'm lost. Man, I feel like I've been hit by a bus today. So I'll just tell you before I get through saying hi to everyone. I was up in Clubhouse earlier today talking with Joe and I think Cy. We're having a chat mid-morning. And that was about 4 or 5 hours ago. I went to sleep. I woke up and I feel like I've absolutely been hit by a bus with the flu. I don't know how. I don't know why. No windows have been open. No nothing. Just boom. Feel like absolute dog shit. Let's see if this is working now. Ah, the sound effects are back now. See? Awesome. So now I can say welcome to Doctor Orders. Wasn't worth it, was it? All right, let's keep saying hello to people. I'm rambling because I'm sick. I have an idea. Hello to you, Pete Johns. Hey, Lady Rodeline Straight. Gary Hubbs, welcome to you. Who else is here in the room? Scrolling down. I'm shockingly blind. I think that's it for now. Anyway, cool. Gary Hubbs has got to go because it's family time. Off you go, wrangle up the monkeys, mate. Alrighty, so what are we doing? I don't think there's any low price apps or anything like that. Hello, Dave. Welcome to you. Good to see you. I'm pretty sure now that is the developer of this app that we're looking at today, I do believe. So, hello to you. Thanks for joining us. There's no real price drops today for apps. If you missed all the Easter sales, I don't know what to tell you. You missed out, didn't you? Because they've come and gone. So as you can see here, there really isn't much there. So there's no point even mentioning it. Is there anything else I need to mention from the weekend? No, not really. Tomorrow I have a day off, which is quite ironic that I have the flu. It looks like. Yay. So that's one thing. Let's talk about this app today. So this app, for me, I've had this in my arsenal for a little while now because I was lucky enough to get on the beta of this and started playing around with this. Those of you who are on my Patreon, who I love very much, thank you for being my Patreon. Remember, as I click the button to do the advertisement for Patreon, you can join from as little as $1 a month and join us on our Sunday sessions of the Patreon, where we do 3 hours of just messing around, mastering people's songs, and getting to see beta apps and stuff like that. Anniversary. So I was able to get on the beta for this app and get to play with it for a little while, and got to see how cool this was, and was sitting on it and knowing this was going to be really cool. Because now, before we go into looking at it, let's just talk about guitar amp sims, because you know what, there's shitloads of them on the App Store. Now there's what I call a few different types of them. So you've got your big guns like your Bias FX2s and your amplitude stuff like that. And these guitar amp sims expect you to pay a price up front, and then they expect you to pay a whole lot more, sometimes up to $100, to unlock all of the pedals for you to use all these really cool sounds. The benefits of these guitar amp sims is if you're looking for specific guitar sounds like ultra jugga jugga juggas for full-on grindcore or death metal, there's a lot of options there in those apps. Then you have the free option tacked onto the end of there of Tone Bridge, which has heaps of really cool metal riffs, pedals and stuff like that, and it's a great free option. Then you've got a whole bunch of amp sims that fall into the section of like the Nembrini amp sims, where they simulate particular amplifiers and models of amplifiers with analog modeling and stuff. And a lot of these can set you back roughly between $10 to $20 US or something like that. It's probably a bit less than that, probably, I don't know, $14 or something like that in the US. So with those particular apps, you're only getting one kind of sound with a bit of reverb. Now these may suit what your needs perfectly. To me, I get a bit, I feel a bit ripped off with some of those apps because I want a guitar amp sim to give us a little bit more than that. So where am I heading with this? I'm heading to this one up here, this 20th anniversary guitar amp, where I believe this sits nicely in the middle of those single hit, I call them single hit guitar amp sims, and the big guns like, Bias FX and stuff. So you look at it at around $20 for this US, around, I think, British pounds as well. And what this has inside it is a whole plethora of effects. What you're not going to get is that super high-end gain death metal grindcore distortion sound, but you will at the highest end of distortion is get some really evil fuzz and a bit of like British metal thrash kind of tones in there. But where it really shines is in its clean guitar and with acoustic stuff. And that's where we're going to start today, by looking at this app. So here it is on the App Store. No in-app purchases, one price, and it's all there. And as you're going to see, it's a really beautiful interface. Nice, colourful interface. Really easy to get around. But and Desolate Morning says, no death metal, it's okay. But there's options with things like today, how we can have multiple AUV3 plugins. You can use other effects with it. So think about that. So you may use like a higher gain effects pedal, like, or a Nembrini crunk or something alongside one of the distortions in here, just like you used to with like an old Boss orange metal pedal, distortion pedal, and a metal zone together with this piece of sticky tape over between them, so you could click both pedals at the same time. So you can think outside the box, folks, if you get what I'm saying. I'll try and show you an example of that. So what we're going to do today is load up my Steinberg. So we're going to kick off with some acoustic guitar first to show you what it can do, because with clean guitar this thing is really sick, and it's got an absolute bog load of presets. Now I got this acoustic today. This is my Yamaha semi-acoustic guitar. I'm just going to aim my camera down a little bit here so you can... Whoa, microphone, chill, dude. My second microphone just decided to fall down. There it is. Look at it trying to get in the shot. Hello, look at me. I missed the microphone. Oh, Jesus, everything's falling apart today, including myself. Yeah. So at least you can see a little bit of my guitar in the shot. Let's bring the camera down a little bit more. Professional stuff here, folks. There you go. So we have my guitar plugged in. Need to turn it up and give you a tone without this plugged in. That's interesting. Alrighty. So there we go. Now I'm going to bring this in here. And let's take a look at what it looks like, because it's got a really beautiful, simple look to it. Yeah? That's exactly what I thought, Dave. That's what I try and do on this show. Take a look at what everyone else is doing and then try and take it a bit further, because we're going to run it through some vocals as well. So, what does it do? What does it look like? How do we use this thing? So, as you can see here, we've got a nice, really easy to use display. It's very, if you get lost here, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you need to stop licking lead paint, because it's very, very clean. Across the top, you've got a trim, pretty standard stuff. You've got a gain here, your bass, mid, treble, presence, reverb, decay. You have a whole lot of cabinets in here, and there are a crap ton of cabinets in here. Really nice to look at. You've got an ambience and a master. Down the bottom here are all your pedals, all in one nice place. Really easy to turn them on with the flick of a switch. So you've got a gate, compressor, drive, phaser, tremolo, delay, chorus, and they're all neatly placed in there. You even have, how nice is this? Because it's AUV3 as well. You've got a tuner. So up the top right there, when you click there. So I'm out of tune. Let's give it a test. Cool. Let's do harmonics. There we go, that's better. Harmonic tuning. Close. See, we're a little bit sharp there. You know why? Because it gets a bit warm in my room and my strings decide to do fancy things. A tuner, yeah, mate. So as you can see, now we're back. Okay, so I really haven't done anything here. Now, this was left on the last preset that I had here. So these little 3 dots at the end, when you are in AUM there. So this one's, you can use it as a standalone, or you can use it in GarageBand, Cubase, whatever you like that is a DAW and accepts AUV3 plugins, yeah? Right, so you've got 3 sections of presets along here. So factory presets, presets for humbuckers, presets for single coils, and then over to the side here is your list. You have a sync to tempo, a silent tuner. You can kill feedback and enable sorting. Now, when I saw enable sorting, I got super excited in the beta and was like, oh, you can move the pedals around. You can swap them around to get different tones. But that's not the case. It is only for moving presets and such around. So again, while Dave's here, please, 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 Dave, that would be really cool to be able to go back here and actually move around the pedals in the chain to get some different kind of effects, because that's, anybody who's used guitar pedals, that's what you can do to get different effects happening. But we're going to go through some of the presets now, just with this acoustic here. And we'll start with this super clean. So you can hear a bit deeper kind of sound with that using the acoustic. And you can already hear, like with this, I think it's made for the acoustic. It's got a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And thank you for noting that, Dave. Let's throw a capo on for a second. So what's running in this preset just in particular? So we've got a compressor, a delay, and a chorus. It's as simple as that. There's really not much going on. You can see across the top here, the bass, mid, and treble, these haven't even been fucked with in this particular preset. So off the bat, getting a sound like this. Pretty damn nice, yeah? You wouldn't kick that out of bed if you woke up next to it. So you can see next to each preset they have the HB and SC, so you've got the humbucker and single coil, so especially for your electric guitars, that's exactly what that's for. Hey, there's a real black hole sound to this reverb here. Nice infinity reverb. My strings are old, Bubba. They need a change. I haven't changed them in about 2 weeks. So they're sounding a bit dead. But I could pull out. I've got another guitar here. Let's try it just quickly. I'll just make sure my volume's down. Because I've got this little cute guitar here, which I really love. Hopefully it's in tune. Look at this little baby. This little 3/4 round-backed semi-acoustic, and it's so small. Let's see what this sounds like. This has got brand new strings on it. Wow, this little guitar's a beauty. I haven't really shown this on my streams before. Let's play with some other presets on here. So I'm going to go with the humbucker ones. It sounds a bit brighter on these acoustics. So this is a rich tremolo. Nice. Got a vintage room. Nice, bit deader room there. Go through some other sounds. Got a jazz sound. So as we go down, we get to the light overdrive kind of stuff, British grit, all this kind of thing. Of course, we can throw it on acoustic guitar, but it never really does. Let's give some British grit. It's not going to work on acoustic, trust me. Or instead, we will throw in some deep chorus. So remember, this is a very light framed body. It's very thin. Doesn't have a lot of guts to it or a lot of body. So, you know, it's not sounding as big as my other acoustic I had plugged in. But let's scoot off the acoustic for now. And so there, you've got to hear some of the sounds there. Let's plug in the electric. So we'll go through some of these fuzz sounds. Then we're going to throw it on some vocals for a bit of fun. If you want to see what else I can do, I don't think I'm going to plug in the keyboard today because Doug Woods over at the sound test room threw it on some keys, and we all know that I'm a shit keyboard player. So if you want to hear that, head over to Doug's show and support the sound test room as well, because he spent a bit of time doing that. But I'm more of a guitarist, and of course I am a vocalist. I'm trying to plug this into the back of my Jesus. I say as I'm saying I'm a guitarist. Nice stuff. So I'm playing ESP LTD 6-string guitar for this. Alright, let's look at some of the higher gain kind of stuff just for fun. We've got a light fuzz. I'm going to turn down my mic for a bit and just go through these. So just watch the screen to see what sound I'm doing. So just so I cut out some of the chugga 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 through the mic. Just want to show too that the tuner works. Because it's important. Because there's a lot of tuners I find on iOS that suck balls. Especially I find the one in bias effects really is horrible in my opinion. Look how out of tune I was. That's great. Man, we all love the B. Nice. So as you can see too, like I said, if you're looking for a super high gain, this isn't the pedal for you. If you're looking to make grindcore, black metal, that kind of stuff, it's not going to work, right? You're not going to get that level of fucking mayhem. And it just is what it is. But the other sounds in here, and it can be complementary with other guitar pedals. So keep that in mind too. So with other guitar amp sims, like a Nembrini distortion and a light distortion here, combined in a chain, you're definitely going to get a lot of better sounds. So let me just... yeah, I shall put the trim up in a sec. Let me pull down this mic. So you can see that you can get a level of thrash stuff out of it, rock kind of stuff, but definitely like it. And I'm just talking from the music that I play. But I'm telling you what, so while we have a space here, I do have 2 copies to give away of this, folks. So all you need to do is share, subscribe, and leave a comment on this video, and in 2 days time I'll announce the winners. And I think this app is so good, thanks to Dave who gave the copies to me to give away, and one for me. I actually gave one of the other copies to the guitarist in my band because we're working on an album and it would be perfect, and he's over there in the UK, so he's going to be using this on hopefully some of our tracks coming up, because this clean sound for some of our intros will be absolutely killer, I believe. So you got a blues sound here as well. haven't even gone over any of the cabs yet, so relax. I love how this is called full on. So remembering, let's have a look at some of the cabs here, because you have this section here to the in the middle up here, so your cabinet. So you can see this is a Rock 412, and in here you've got a close edge and a room. And when you click between these, let's go. Let's try a. I've got to reach here. This is a bit chaos for me. Let's go with a British one. With this close. So you can see that gives it the real British, brightens it up a bit. So you've got all these cabs in here. So you've got a classic. So flick down to a modern. Hello to Noddy Box and Thomas Gillane. Who else have I missed who've come in? Far Guitar Soul. Man. Anyway, we are 43 minutes in, and what I'm going to do, so as you can see, there's a heap of stuff you can do with this, right? Now what I'm going to make sure that's out, so pull out my guitar jack. So, there's a lot to experiment with there, and you don't need me to hold your hand through every single step of the way for a guitar pedal, right? Because if you're a guitarist or a keyboard player, you know your craft, and you can see already what this could possibly do for you, because there's a lot to it. There's a lot of beautiful stuff in there. Phases, you've got all that stuff in there. So I'm not going to go too heavily into everything because I want to cover doing something off the wall as well. Let's grab you. So we got an extra microphone here. I'm always curious to know, what can we do with a microphone? Because I'm a singer. Hey. Man, that's cool. Right, so what the problem is a lot with these guitar amp sims is, let me bring up the voice a bit, is that you don't get a lot of when you put distortion and stuff like that, you get a heap of feedback, like with bias effects, where I think this is going to be really cool. Yeah, gnarly as hell.
I don't know what you say, baby. You're not less than mine. You will pay my investments. Nature twisted in your life.
So, hey, if you want to create some really gnarly, crazy, out there grindcore vocals, you know, so there's a section of, oh man, so there's a part where,
and listen to that. There's no feedback, or even just some talking parts in a song. The distortion is really cool in this. Let's give it. Yeah, give it a different cabinet. Give it a different cabinet. So something like this, if you're doing death metal growls.
If you're doing death metal growls and you want to save your voice a little bit, if you're not really that good at it, perfect kind of thing, right? So there's a lot of applications for this app. It's not just a guitar sim. It can be used on a keyboard, can be used on a bass even, can be used on acoustic guitar, electric guitar, vocals. Step outside your tiny mind, right? Because your mind limits you sometimes, and you'll find.
Let's have a look as well. What else? Let's bring in a...
Hey Dean, good to see ya. So yeah, as Tom has pointed out, you can remove the cabinets as well. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Well, I'm sailing, yeah. Everybody wanna make it feel. Everybody wanna make it feel. Everybody wanna make it feel. Right, yeah. Everybody wanna make it feel. Yeah. Now. So I really love just the simple stuff like this Brit grit. Just to give that extra grit. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, yeah, my. My. Again, no feedback. And you don't even have the kill feedback button. Yeah, my. Oh, love. Sorry. Let's see. The beautiful thing about apps like this is you can
Fuck around and do whatever you want. I mean, I expect too, if you're miking up a saxophone or something. Fun times, hey? Let's cut this out and bring back my microphone. Boom. For those of you who don't know, this is a Indian healing drum that I made quite a few years ago. Made from a animal which I had to kill myself. So it's quite beautiful. But you get the picture. So, I mean, you could mic up brass instruments. You could mic up a whole bunch of things. And this app, $20, man. There's a lot you can do with it. I think even alone, even if I wasn't a guitarist, I would probably, most likely, in fact, definitely pick this up for vocals, knowing full well at any time I was doing death metal vocals, I could whip this out and throw some distortion on it and get some really crazy death metal effects. So there's a lot of clean stuff in there. $20 is pretty good compared to something that is a one-shot wonder amp simulator, in my opinion, I think. So thanks, Dave. If you are still here, I would love to see you be able to move the chain around. If you look into that and can pull something like that out of your butt, I would be super impressed. Thank you for letting me be a part of the beta, because I got to play with it a heap and show it on my Patreon a bit. Remember, folks, I've got 2 copies to give away. So if you would like to win one, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and in 2 days' time we'll announce a winner on the Magic Wheel, which only has 2 people on it at the moment from our Patreon giveaway yesterday. The Magic Wheel. The Wheel of Warts. But yeah, very nice indeed. So that is going to be it for today. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Hey, I feel a little bit better after doing this. Hopefully this flu, whatever it is, fucks off. So yeah, but remember, folks, support our developers, because they put a lot of fantastic work into these apps. And if you feel this is going to help you out, head over and grab it, because it's pretty cool. I've been using it for a while now, and I'm going to use it definitely in the coming month, because I'm working on this album, the Seer album with Kev Hart, and we're going to continue to record some vocals as we go forward with the album. And it's probably definitely, you're going to see it in some of my vocals coming up for Seer, which is going to be good fun. And that's it for today. Have a great day, everybody. Keep making music. Keep doing the things that make you happy. Because if you don't, your life will be okie dokie. I'll see you not tomorrow, because I got a day off, and today I'm watching WrestleMania Part 2 WWE. Hey Joe, I missed you there. I didn't see you there. Kiss, kiss. All right, I'll see you later, everybody. Take care. Bye bye. Yeah.